Today is New Year's Eve day. It is currently 3:30 and I wanted to film sort of a casual vlog style New Year's reset today and tomorrow. So between maybe even Saturday. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because I feel like I've had this deadline of I have to do all these things before the new year, oh my gosh, to reset, and then the added pressure of, and I want to film it. I am going to bring you along with me as I do some things that I like to do at the beginning of every year. Some of these things I even do at the beginning or end of a month, and it just really helps me mentally reset. So rather than do more of the kind of formal sit down videos that I probably would have done a year ago with makeup on, which by the way, I have now gone a week and a day without wearing any makeup. Well, that's not true. Brow gel and mascara, but nothing else, no face makeup. So casually taking you along with me as I do some just general reset things and kind of share my tips along the way rather than it be like a formal sit down video. So right now, just kind of scanning my apartment, there are a few things that I really want to take care of. One thing I have already done that I wanted to share with you, I did this on Tuesday. So today's Thursday, so I did it on Tuesday. I downloaded this app on my phone. I don't know if you can see it. It's the third one, Pantry check. And it is a pantry inventory app. On Tuesday, I did the biggest grocery shop that I've ever done in my entire time that I've lived here. I bought things I would never have bought previously because I guess they're fear foods. So I bought some fear foods. Haven't really broken into them yet, but they're here, they're in my apartment. I'm really gearing up for challenging my eating disorder in 2021. I started to get really nervous because I'm like, oh my God, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow is the day I'm gonna do all this stuff, but that's a whole other video. So while I brought in all of the food from the grocery store, as I was putting it away, I scanned everything into this app. So I now have inventory of all of the food in my pantry, like in my kitchen, in my freezer, in my fridge. So that is one tip that I have because I'm already really enjoying this, knowing exactly what I have, because it also doubles as a shopping list. So when you're out of something, you can just migrate it over and have it be a shopping list. I want to take out my recycling. What else? I have my Christmas decorations that I want to put away. Yeah, Christmas decorations. Making my bed is something I off and on do every day, generally almost every day, or Tyler does it for me. But I do want to put my clothes away. I have some Christmas presents that I need to unpack and store, and then my sentimental items that I still need to deal with. But I think I'm gonna put my Christmas decorations in this tote. This is gonna be my decorations tote, and then I'm gonna find an older one in my closet to put my sentimental items in. Yeah, I need to do my dishes a little bit. There are a few dirty dishes in there, and then I'm gonna take my trash out. Highly recommend end of the year, beginning of a new year, just try to do some cleaning things. I think it's just, I mean, in general, that's an in general thing to do on a regular basis. When you need to take your trash out, you should take, words are hard, you should take your trash out, but it just feels good to get out the trash of 2020. Okay, here's the current progress. I washed my dishes. I switched out the towel that was under here because it was getting really gross, obviously. My mom got me these wipes for Christmas. I actually put them on my Amazon wish list because I did not have cleaning wipes and I just wanted the convenience of them. So what else? This is when I used to get things from Grove Collaborative, but it's where I put my soap right here. So I washed that. I like to do that every month, ideally. And yeah, I just wiped down the counters. My little marble contact paper is starting to come up in places. There's a little scratch here, but that's okay. You can't tell from far away. The other thing that I want to do, I did this a few weeks ago, but I want to do it again because I think it's helped with my drain fly situation, is put baking soda and vinegar down the drain and then wash it down with some boiling water. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. What I'm about to do is wipe off my, well, let's see, it's hard to tell. It's just a little fingerprinty. I might just use like a glass cleaner for that, but I'm gonna use one of my wipes to clean my microwave. All right, microwave is looking very clean now. Ooh, ah. And I even dusted the top because I noticed it was super dusty, especially as I started to store my cereals up here. Sneak peek at some of the Fear Foods that I bought. Here's like that's a big sneak peek. One thing I probably would do if I didn't have a new coffee maker on its way would be to clean my coffee maker. So I highly recommend, if you have a coffee maker, to take the time to clean it. Basically run about half vinegar, half water through it. Some coffee makers, this one does not, but some do actually have a clean feature. So it is a special setting that slowly runs the vinegar and water solution through your coffee maker, so it really cleans all of the whatever is in there. So, but I'm not gonna bother because I have a new coffee maker on its way. I sanitized my trash can. I did that because, you know, new year. I'm gonna wipe out my fridge. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what it looks like. It's a lot more full than normal. Might not look very full to some of you still. More sneak peek of Fear Foods. I have some cheese in my fridge now. Pretty much, I mean, it really doesn't look that bad, but just, you can see the bottom is kind of grubby, so I'll go ahead and wipe that out now. Ooh, it's so shiny and clean. Look at that. It can't even focus. It's too clean, it won't focus. I don't know about any of you guys, but one of my pet peeves is a dirty fridge. I don't know why. I think maybe just growing up, we always had just so much stuff in our fridge, and it was cluttered and had expired things in it. Mine is doing okay because I cleaned out old things before I went on my trip up to Folsom. So, but I generally am very, very good about not keeping really old, gross, expired things in my fridge because it just drives me nuts. I don't know why, but I just pulled everything out of my closet. I have a very deep closet. It goes pretty far back. Basically, I think my idea is I'm gonna empty out the few sentimental things I left in that tote right there. And then I'm gonna find which totes have the Christmas and Halloween type decorations, and I'm gonna start loading it up in there and kind of taking down the decorations that are up. I just found these elbow length gloves in one of my totes. Look at this. Why is there something just so elegant about, I don't know, I just feel so fancy with my elbow length gloves. And then I found this black one. I wonder if I should give these to Margaret. I forgot I had them. I don't need them. I don't need them. I mean, I feel very fancy, but I don't need them. Do I? No, I don't need them. I'll see if Margaret wants them. All right, I did it. I have taken down Christmas. I really, really hope I didn't forget anything because that bin is very, very full. I need to change my little letterboard sign. I just have that tea advent calendar still up, but it's recyclable. This is now going to go in the very, very back of my closet for next year. Oh my God. Everything has been put back in the closet. As I'm going through, I'm just kind of finding things here and there to donate. So this is now my little donation pile. So that's another tip I have for you guys. I can't vlog. It's been a week and I don't know how to hold the camera anymore. That's another tip for you guys, is to go through and It doesn't have to be a massive declutter. I think that can be really overwhelming, especially if you're like me and you're trying to also do a bunch of other things to reset for the new year. So a massive declutter is a whole other project. But as you're tidying, take that extra second to think about that thing you're about to tidy away. Is this something you actually want to keep moving into the new year? If not, just let it go, make a donation pile. I am losing the light. It's 5:22 currently. So these were my kind of life admin to-dos. This is a little note that Tyler wrote for me to greet me when I got back from Folsom. A random like reminder note. And then, I don't know, just like I was brain dumping a little bit on my whiteboard. So I really want to spray this whiteboard down and totally clean it off so it's super clean and shiny for 2021. This one I'll probably wipe down too. It's just a little smudgy. Oh, see, again, it's so clean. My camera won't even focus on it. Okay, let's find some edges. There we go. And clean. Oh, there it goes again. And then that is clean. Oh, I gotta put these magnets back on the other one. I think what might be a good thing for me to do is put those clean clothes away and make my bed. I'm gonna do a time lapse of it this time. Why not? So Tyler has asked me.
No, you are not recording you trimming my ear hair. That is not how we introduce ourselves to 2021.
No, but this video is about a new year reset. Oh, so we're gonna reset. He asked me.
My old man ear.
I'm not gonna film it exactly, but I just wanted, you know, if any of you have ear hair that bothers you and would like it trimmed, maybe New Year's Day is a great time to start. It's just a video of me doing some New Year's reset things. And this seemed like a New Year's reset for you. For you. I'm not gonna film the process though, don't worry. I love you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I love that I can just film with you now and I'm not nervous about that anymore. That's something that's changed in our relationship.
It is.
Although that happened Vlogmas 2019 though. I think it's when I really started to feel comfortable. Yeah, maybe a year or so ago, I probably wouldn't have filmed at all with Tyler around. I was so self-conscious. Anyway, so a couple other tips I have for New Year's reset. Sorry, just throwing away trash. Just switch some things out that you are supposed to be switching out regularly anyway. So I have this old toothbrush. You're supposed to be changing your toothbrushes every 3 months, I believe. And I always keep this little cover on there. So I'm just gonna throw this whole thing away. And I have other of those bamboo toothbrushes, but remember, if you watched Vlogmas, I left my toiletries at home when I went up to Folsom, so I had to buy a new toothbrush anyway. I don't like it, the bristles are really hard, but I'm not gonna let it go to waste, so I'll use this one for the next 3 months. And I pulled out one of these new toothbrush covers. So, new year, new toothbrush. When I took my contacts out last night, I just threw them away. And here's some new contacts. So I'll put in Shesh contacts. I'm supposed to wear new contacts every 2 weeks. That does not happen. Let's be honest. What else? What else was new? Oh, speaking of contacts. So this was my old contact case. I've probably been using it for couple months now, but since I'm putting in new contacts and it's a new year, I'm throwing those out. And then this is also what I bought when I went up to Folsom because I forgot my contacts case. So everything is new. Then the other new thing I'm going to put out is in my kitchen. And it's the last one I have. New kitchen sponge. I'm not gonna throw out the old one yet because I am going to task Tyler with cleaning my stovetop.
Look at the stovetop.
Oh, is it already done?
What do you think I was doing last night?
Oh my God. You guys, it's beautiful. What did you use?
The
old sponge?
The towels. The tub of towels.
Oh my goodness.
And some elbow grease.
Oh, honey buns, you're the best. Well, in that case.
Well, I still have to wash this. So let me do today's dishes and then
you'll throw away the old sponge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell them about the deal we made.
The deal we made?
Mm-hmm. When we lived together. Regarding sponges. How was sleep?
Oh my God, I remember. Tyler wants to have a ceramic pineapple in which we store a yellow kitchen sponge. And I said, okay, but the pineapple would have to be like white to fit my aesthetic / our aesthetic. But that's the compromise. I'm sure we can find a white ceramic pineapple in which to store our sponge. Although I'd want it to be pretty minimal, like just like a sponge dish in the shape of a pineapple, not like an actual pineapple.
Yeah, that's just a dish.
Like a pineapple. Pineapples are so ubiquitous now that I'm sure that we can find a white pineapple-shaped sponge dish. And
then a large picture of plankton.
Oh my God, no.
And then Mr. Krabs.
No.
We're gonna put above the stove Mr. Krabs Krabby Patties. Just like we're doing a whole SpongeBob aesthetic.
Okay, another New Year's reset is I want to clean my hairbrush. You see all kind of the gunk that collects at the base of the bristles? Well, I'm going to use a little tack, like a push pin, basically, to kind of tear those apart. And then I'm going to clean it with some soap and water. Here's the update. I've tried to pick out as much of the grossness as I can from the base of the bristles. There's still a little bit left, but at this point it looks a lot better. And that is all that came out. It's so nasty. Oh my God. Good as new. Oh, that's gonna feel so much better to brush my hair with. Yeah, I soaked it in this that had hot water and some shampoo, and then I put my, what is this called? Tangle teaser? Yeah, I put my tangle teaser in there too, just to clean the oils off of that, and I used that old toothbrush to do that. And I'm soaking my comb just in some Ship brush cleaner that I bought a while ago. Good morning. It is January 2nd, and today is the last day that I'm going to film things for my New Year's reset, just because I feel like there are already so many things. And then there are a couple of things that I'm gonna do off camera, but I will be sure to list everything that I did to reset for the new year or new month or new weekend. I don't know, however you want to look at it. I will list everything in the description box below because I don't even know at this point how many things I've done. I feel like I keep adding more and more to my list. Speaking of which, so it's so funny because you guys saw me clean off my whiteboard, but I just wrote all over it again. This is my current to-do list today. Some stuff is not going to take a very long time. Other things are going to take a long time. So yesterday I filmed the what I eat in a day on day 1 of intuitive eating. So I want to edit that and get that posted today actually. In my going through my closet and pulling everything out, I found this Kate Spade purse that I got for my, well, it's in like a protective covering that I got for my 22nd birthday from my ex-husband. This Kate Spade purse that you cannot see is not one that I really, like, it doesn't spark joy in me. If I were to go out and buy myself a Kate Spade purse, that wouldn't be the purse that I would buy anymore. So I'm just gonna post it on Facebook Marketplace and see what happens. I'm gonna finish doing all this scanning. I did so much of it yesterday. I think I scanned over 200 photos. So now I'm gonna start working on my art and everything. Then I'm going to store my sentimental items. So I consolidated it into that orange tote, and I'm gonna put that in my closet, and then I'll be done with that massive project I've been putting off. Hide bathroom scale is not gonna take very long at all, but it's just something I wanna do. Washing my bedding, finishing filming this video. And then I wanna unbox these 3 things I got for Christmas from my mom, which are right here: label maker, laminator, and Instant Pot, so to get rid of the boxes and figure out a place to store them. Figuring out how to work the Instant Pot is probably gonna be a tomorrow thing. Update my budget, which is so fun. I love updating my budget. I'm weird that way. And that's something I do every month anyway. And then I need to skip my Fabletics membership fee, so that's just gonna take a couple of seconds, but it'll save me 50 bucks this month. So I think the first thing I can do is strip my bedding and put that in the wash, because then once it's in the wash, I can do something else. Got my makeup brushes. It's so funny, a lot of these I don't really remember using all that recently. Most of the bigger ones, just I use like 4, when I do my makeup, I use maybe 4 makeup brushes, 3 probably. I use this Clean Apothecary Solid Brush Shampoo, and then this Brush Egg. Brushes are all clean. Also, I have put my clean bedding on the bed. I didn't film me making the bed because I feel like you guys have seen that recently. I think I showed it in a Vlogmas vlog not too long ago. Okay, it is 5:08. I'm done scanning all of my sentimental items. I have decided will be stored in this tote, the black one. Originally, I was going to put it in the orange one just because I don't really like the lid of the black one. But I decided to go with the black one because it's smaller and it actually fits everything a little bit better. I didn't like that there was extra room in the orange one. Also, I hate the color of the orange one. It's horrifying. I have been wanting to complete that project for probably the past 4 years. I know I'll come back to it. Minimalism is an ongoing journey. I mean, it doesn't end. So I know I'll go back to it. I might get rid of some of the things I decided to keep, but the fact that things are scanned is huge. I'm gonna end this video very, very soon. But the last thing on my to-do list, I think, is a great way to end today's video, and that is switching out my letterboard message. Right now I'm watching Man of Steel, which is just okay, by the way. I'm gonna Google some ideas for cute letterboard messages for the new year. Here we go. New year, same me, because I'm fabulous. I just searched on Pinterest for some New Year letterboard quotes. I found some funny ones, but they're funny in a negative way. Like, before I agree to 2021, I need to see the terms and conditions, or there's one that was kind of like that. It's like, before I agree to 2021, I need to see a trailer first. Because yeah, 2020 was really tough, but I'm choosing to see it in a pretty positive way. Unpopular opinion? I don't know. I mean, I'm not invalidating the struggles that a lot of people went through. I went through massive struggles as well. We all did in our own way, but I am choosing to just kind of look forward, I guess. So I'm not here to shit all over 2020, and 2021 is going to be what it is. And if we learned anything from 2020, it's that we can survive whatever life throws at us. We got through 2020. That's amazing. So even if 2021 is just as hard, we can get through it because we got through 2020. And there's no way it's going to be worse than 2020. Fingers crossed. There's no way. There's no way. And even though I'm a big New Year's resolution person, although this year I'm calling it New Year's intentions, ultimately I love who I am. So there's no new year, new me BS. It's new year, same me, because I am fabulous and I will continue to be fabulous and more fabulous by achieving my goals and beyond. I hope you guys enjoyed this New Year's reset with me kind of vlog style video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed it. What is your favorite way to reset for the new year, if at all? All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, have a good day. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.